I wonder if I should wear this mask. Somebody's gonna think I'm a weirdo, but I love this mask. Oh, hi. This is MJ. Welcome to my channel. I'm gonna show you guys my New Year's look. I got my mirror, I got my rhinestone studded purse here, I got a cute little mask, and I got my goddess headband, which also has rhinestones. I'm ready to party. These shoes would be great with this purse. Awesome match. Okay, let's start with the brows. First, I'm going to brush my brows up and just kind of fill them in. I'm going to use an angle brush, and I'm going to use the NYX number 2 brown to fill in my brows. I have a really bushy brow, so I don't have to do a lot of filling, but the edges are a little bit thin, so it kind of makes them look a little bit more perfect if I add a little bit of filler. So that's basically what we're doing here. Okay, that looks good. We're not quite done yet. Let's brush the brows up. So we're going to mix the filler in. And then we're going to take our angle brush and we're going to use the LA Girl Pro concealer. And it's a few shades lighter than my skin, and I'll just line the top and the bottom of my brow and then just blend that color into my skin until it looks more like my skin tone. It really highlights the brows and raises them. Okay, then we're going to use, the next we're going to use is the Cover Fix, and I'm going to spread this all over my face as a primer. This is really important. And also I'm going to use my NARS concealer stick, and I'm going to just put a few dots here on my black connect the dots that I have going on my face because I tend to get acne. I hate that. Anyway, we're going to do a little cover up on it. And the corners of my eyes because I get a little red there. And voila. All right, now we're going to blend, 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 blend. I have the chicken pox, guys. That's why I'm putting a little concealer on my nose. I scratched it, and yes, it turned into a huge indentation in my nose, and that is permanent. I will never be able to get rid of that. But a concealer, works magic. All right, so I'm going to blend in on my cheeks, my chin, the bridge of my nose, and my forehead. My real problem areas are my cheeks because I tend to get acne there, so we'll put a little bit more coverage there. I'll do the tops of my eyes and my forehead. Okay, now we're going to use the LA Pro Girl Concealer again to kind of highlight in this area because after I put that concealer on, then I start to look a little flat. It takes away my cheekbones, which I kind of really like, and it makes my face look flat. So right now I want to bring the shape of my face back out. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to blend it out to my hairline, over my eyes, and on the bridges of my cheeks. Around my mouth a little bit, because I tend to get dark spots there, and on my chin. Okay, next we're going to move on to the NYX eyeshadow base, and I'm going to add this to my eyelids. This is really important if you want the eyeshadow to stay in place and not run a marathon across your face. You definitely don't want that happening at a party. So, all right, now I'm going to use my Tarte High Performance Naturals, and I'm going to start with Too Hot to Handle in the corners. And then I'm going to blend in the middle with the little Eiffel for You. This is the name of these shadows. It's really weird, but it's basically what I'm using. And then I'm going to use Too Champagne No Gain right there on the tops of my lids. And I think this is a really pretty way to make your eyes jump out. Then I'm going to blend it all in with my MAC 136 brush. Now I'm going to use my Naked palette, the Urban Decay Flushed, and I'm going to sort of blend in these dark lines for my contouring. Blend, 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 blend. I contoured with the Makeup Forever, the darker one, on my cheeks and also on my chin area. And I'm using the Naked Urban Decay bronzer to kind of get rid of those harsh lines. I'll do a little bit on my temples as well and the sides of my nose. Now I'm going to blend everything in to make sure my face looks uniform on both sides and evenly throughout. So you just blend, 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 blend. I have to add my mole, guys. I love my mole, but when I do full coverage, it tends to get covered up, so I have to put it back there. Yes. Okay, now we're going to line our lips with a dark brown lip liner. And it doesn't really matter. This is a really cheap one that I found at the drugstore. But I want to create a sort of ombre look. Not really, but sort of kind of. This is my NARS matte lip color that I'm using here. And I love this lip color. I really love these burgundies and these reds on my skin. I think it looks really good. I like it a lot. Okay, so that's a little dull. Now I'm going to add the Stila. And this is a really bright red just in the center of my lip. And it's going to give it just a little shine. And it's also going to turn it a different tone of red because this red is really bright. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Just fill it in a little bit more. I like my lips too, so I kind of try to have those stand out as well. Voila. Okay, so here's the finished look. And instead of those shiny shoes, which I can no longer fit, I decided to go with some Jessica Simpsons. And they kind of have a snakeskin print on the back of the heel and over the toe area. They got some gold in there and a little bit of suede. It's like a tan suede. So I think it goes really good. My accessories are sort of gold trim. Ladies, female version pimp glass, male version pimp glass. One for you, one for your boo, and you're drinking your apple juice, having a great time at this party. Yes, yes. I felt the dress would not be complete without a pimp glass. I had to accessorize this dress. It was a bit plain. I dressed it up with a gold belt, a gold watch, a dripping necklace, and dripping earrings. Also, a goddess headband. I'll turn a couple of times so you guys can see the back of it. I will show you guys how to create these pimp glasses in another video if you really like them. And you can request that. This dress was really plain without the accessories, so I really had to dress it up quite a bit. Now I am ready to party. This is a New Year's party, so you can kind of go over the top. Mission complete.